My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.
Moving along to race number 7 on the card. 4:15 is the time you need to get those last double bets on, and races 7 and 8, those will be the races you play those doubles with. And this is a fillies and mares 80 handicap set to be run over the 1600 meter trip. And it does look to be a competitive event, but one horse does stand out for me, and that's number 2, Splash of Green. Now, she's a horse that has come down in the ratings from a 90 down to a 75. Her mark of 90 could have been a bit too high for her because she hasn't performed since she's been given that mark. She's run 6th, 10th, 5th, 4th, and now on a mark of 75, drawn in gate number 2, plus she gets the 4 kgs off the back. So she only carries 53 kgs. She's a winner over the distance, and that form line last time out is working out really, really well because Flashy Katrina and Twice a Trip have come out to win from that form line. And Twice a Trip was another horse that in her juvenile career she was given a high mark, and she never really lived up to that mark. When she came down in the rating, she was seen to good effect. And I think the same is going to be about number 2, Splash of Green from the Wayomawin yard. And this is going to be the value in the race for me, Dees.
Yeah, I can just add to that, obviously through my association with both Mr. Hassan Adams, who bred this horse at Addison Park, and my association with my good mate, my brother, Dylan Chinsami, still involved with these horses. It just shows, as a young horse, if you race in these graded features, I mean, the Tikweni Stakes at the end of the month is either Group 1 over 1600 meters. You get soundly beaten. I mean, you were beaten over 4.5 lengths by, obviously, Rain in Holland is classy, but you were beaten. I mean, you finished towards the back of the field. Only 9 runners were in the post that day.
Closer to last and closer to first.
Correct, and you get a rating of 90. And it often, and I've mentioned this to you many times on and off air, it can just ruin a horse's career. And look at this horse. I mean, as a 3-year-old, she's a blank. It was a blank for her. It's an entire year that the owner has gone for, and the trainer has to now try and get her to a rating that will see her competitive. And you're correct. And with the 4 kgs off, what you can add, she's way Malaseda is riding. He's riding full of confidence, young man. He's worth his 4 kgs. So I can say that she's actually racing off a net 68 here. And from draw 2, I haven't chatted to Wayo about her chances on Monday, but hopefully we can get closer to race time up. But I'm not working. I am working. Yes, I am working. I am working. Maybe I can give them the confidence from the stable. I think you're onto the right horse in the race, but then I know that she gets the 4 kgs off, and Maria Carolina is poorly drawn, but they both come from the same form line.
They do come from that Let's Not Linger form line. I just feel Maria Carolina is a better horse on the turf. If this was on the turf over 1600, she'd be a first choice for me, especially with the 1.5 kgs off the back from Rachel Venica. She does have a second run after rest, and for me, I think I'm willing to pass her by because I just think she's a better turf horse.
What are we doing here with Bingham Beach and Dawn of a New Day? There wasn't much that separated them. Dawn of a New Day setting the record straight last time out. Bingham Beach beating her 0.5 kg better off. Are we saying these 2 horses we're not including, or because this pick 6 can get very costly now with 1 more leg to go, unless you got the banker at the back, right? You got a banker in race number 8.
Maybe we'll have to wait and see. But between number 3, Big and Beach, and Dawn of a New Day, I think it would be silly if we don't include either.
Yes.
But obviously,
we have
Dawn
to
of
include both. If we're going to include that form line,
we have to include both.
So, okay, you want to go? My question to you earlier on, before we came on air, I said we agree on. We either going to include both 3 and 6 and leave out 9 and 10, or we're going to include. Not include 3 and 6 and then include 9 and 10. That's the way I saw it. I saw it either 2, 9 and 10 or 2, 3 and 6. That is the 2 equations I got in my head.
Sure, that's a tough one because I don't like number 10, Maria Carolina, but number 9, Shape of You could be one to
Let's
include.
say off that form line behind, Let's Not Linger, we're firmly in the camp of 2.
Yes.
Okay, then it eliminates number 10.
Yes.
You're happy with that?
Yes.
Shape of You from that draw, although,
if we use Twice the Trip as a line horse, then she's beaten behind splash of green.
Correct. That's what I think, especially on the weights.
Yes.
Right. So let's leave out number 9. Then between 3 and 6, we're going to include both.
Yes, I think we have to include both.
Okay, you're going to do the calculation. Okay, in summarizing, both Ryan and myself like number 2, splash of green, as a roving banker, and maybe even worth a punt on the head, because at the time of recording, you won't believe it. She's 8-1. Will she be 8-1 after this show? I doubt it. But in the pick 6, we're going to go 2, 3, and 6.
Hi, I'm Trevor, the CEO of the same foundation. The donation we received from Interbase helped us in procuring vital, life-saving medical equipment and PPE for Tygerberg and Groote Schuur hospitals in the Western Cape. This was while the Western Cape was the epicenter of the pandemic. If you would like to get in touch or assist us in these projects, you can get hold of us on our website, which is www.samefoundation.org.za, Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn.